Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us high. It has just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light. The sky, just two hearts running wild.
Hey Reader Pops, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing the ultimate bookish video. I love doing these videos because it is just so fun to film what I'm doing throughout the week, because I do a lot of book things throughout the week, like going to the library, little free libraries, and just recently I went to Books A Million, which you saw in the beginning of this video, and I didn't end up getting anything, but I ended up going later in the week again without my boyfriend distracting me, and I did end up getting some things. So I'll show you guys that footage of me going to Books A Million, and then I will show you guys the haul that I got. So let's get into it.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the new.
I got 3 books. The first book that I got was My Life with the Walter Boys. I watched the show on Netflix and I liked it enough that I wanted to see what the book was about. I heard a lot of people say that the book is better. I've also heard a lot of people say that the book is very Wattpad. So we'll see what I think of it, but for $4, I mean, you can't really go wrong. I've been eyeing it for a while and I wanted to see what the hype is about. So I got the first book. I also saw that the new book just came out, also why I decided to go ahead and get the first book, because I am really curious to see what the second book is going to be, because I think that they're doing another season hopefully, so I want to read the book first this time instead of watching the show and see how that goes. A YA romance. It says moving in with 11 boys was not part of her plan. 1 girl, 11 boys, 1 roof, and it's, I think, going to be a really good summer read because it was very like Western vibe. They're on a ranch and I really like that vibe. I'm really like into the Western ranch, like horses kind of vibe right now, so I am excited to read this one because it just is like what I'm feeling right now. So next is a book that I've never seen before, but it looked really interesting. What Beauty There Is. It was $5.97. Sounds like something that I typically like to read, with like the end of the world surviving type stuff. It says to understand the truth you have to start at the beginning, and it looks like we have 2 characters. We have Ava, who lives in isolation, and then we have Jack, who is living in poverty, and he has a younger brother that he's trying to protect. He doesn't want to lose his younger brother to foster care, so he takes the risk of taking his father's drug money. Ava's father hunts for the same money as Jack. So it says choices, they come at a price. So I'm really intrigued by this. Also, the cover is just really pretty. And then last but not least, this is a book that I have been eyeing for a while, but I've heard such mixed things about it that I just couldn't decide if I wanted to go for it. But I decided to get it whenever I saw that it was the special edition for way cheap. That is 5 Broken Blades, and it was under $10 for the special edition, which is normally $32. And then the inside is gorgeous as well, and then the foiling as well, so it is really, really pretty. I heard that it was very similar to Six of Crows, which I love Six of Crows, and there's a lot of different POVs and the chapters are really, really short. I'm really excited to see if I will like this or not. Anyway, so for today, just finished the spell shop. I got that from the library, so I need to go return that. We're gonna go to the library today, and then I also have to drop off a package because I sold one of my book sleeves that I sewed, and if you want to check those out, I will leave the link below. Go to Goodwill and see if there's any good books there. So that's my goal for today. So let's go do it. bored at Goodwill. There were so many good books. I wanted to buy them all, but I couldn't. But I did get Score, which is, oh my god, it's the old cover. Like, I can't believe it. There were the other two, as you saw in the video, but I already have those two covers. I was so tempted because I have the new covers. It'd be kind of redundant to get you know, the same book that I already have with a different cover. So I decided to save my money on that. But I didn't have the fourth book. I was trying so hard to see if there was a third book, but I did not find it anywhere. So now I just need to get the third book and then I'll be set with that series. I'm really excited about that. I am gonna be a little sad because the new covers, the spines line up to make an image, and that's gonna be a little sad because the fourth book is not gonna have that now, but for the price, I mean, I can't beat it. So I decided to get it and I'm really excited. Okay, so I'm home now and we have a bookish haul to unpack here. First off, obviously we have the fourth book that I got. Super excited about this. Okay, it left a bunch of sticky residue. I have a solution for that. Lysol wipes get the sticky residue off. But yeah, here it is. Here's the map inside. Pretty good condition. The like stuff is peeling up on the edges here, which is pretty normal for these kind of books that have like this like coating on it. For $4, it's not bad. Okay, so these are the first two books in the series that I have. I have these covers, which I think are gorgeous. I do really love these covers. And then whenever you put them together, they create this picture on the spine. So I am a little disappointed that like I won't have that now because it'll look like this on my bookshelf. Again, for the price, like I really can't knock it because it was so cheap. Yeah, that's what it's gonna look like. And then I need to get the third book that will go here, which is the green one from the library. A puzzle, because I have been loving listening to audiobooks while I do a puzzle and I don't have any new ones to do, so I got this one. So as for books, I got Summer in the City by Alex Astor. I actually have not read any of her books yet. It is 292 pages, so really fast read. And then I also got two other books. I've never seen them before. I'm starting to build up my summer TBRs, so I decided to get these because I think they fit the vibe. It's Well Met by Jen D. Luca. So this takes place in the Renaissance Festival, which is very summer. I love the Renaissance Festival. The last time I went was last year with my boyfriend. That was probably the most fun I've went. We had really cute outfits I'll put here, but that was really fun. I am really excited to see if this is good. It was almost 4 stars on Goodreads, but it looked pretty cute, so we'll see. And then last but not least is I got The Roads We Follow. This one is a road trip romance, so I think that that's also very summery. And so it says a cross-country road trip, a secretive box of journals, and I can't see the other part because the library scan thing is covering it. It had really good reviews on Goodreads, multiple POVs, 4.32 stars, which is really high. I did find out that this is actually the second book. You know, with romance books, like you don't really have to follow it in order, so I think I'm just gonna wing it. So yeah, so this is the haul for today. Pretty good haul, I think. I think I scored pretty good. I need to sit down and write my own book because if you don't know, I'm writing a romance book. I just hit 70,000 words. Very excited. So my goal today is to spend the rest of the day writing and see how far I can get. Close it. Yes, good boy. I'm in this like weird thing. I don't know like if you guys ever go through this. I hope I'm not the only one, but I do this weird thing where I'm just in the mood for so many different things. I will pick up one book and I'll start reading it and it's like a romance book and I'm like in the mood to read and I want to read a romance book, so I pick it up and then I read like halfway through the chapter and I'm like, actually I want to read fantasy. So then I go and I pick up like a different book and I start reading a fantasy book, but then halfway through that fantasy book I'm like, actually I don't really want to read this right now. So like I'm just like going back and forth on so many books, and there are so many books that I have that I want to read. I don't know what is going on. I started reading Wisteria, which is the last book in the Belladonna series, and so far much better. Loving this. Belladonna was an incredible like 6-star read, and then Foxglove was like a 4.5-star read. This one is hyping up to be probably a 4-star or so. I ate up Belladonna in like 2 days, and then literally picked up the second book immediately and then read that one in like 2 days. Yeah, I'm loving this series. If you've never read Belladonna, please go read Belladonna. I'm begging you. It is incredible and I'm enjoying that. I have the audiobook that I've been listening to of that. And then last night when I was trying to read this, I decided to pick up a different book just on a whim, and that is My Life with the Walter Boys. I have no idea why I picked this one up, but I was able to get pretty far. So Summer in the City, I was only able to get 12 pages in, whereas this one I read in one night, 21 pages in. So I think that that says something. I don't know if it's just because this is YA and it's really easy to read, or if I'm just enjoying this one a lot more. So far, liking this. We just got, you know, basically the very beginning of her packing up, going to live with these people, finding out that there's 11 sons. So far, so good. I will say it is very YA. Honestly, maybe that's what I needed right now because like I said, it's really easy to read. So I'm excited to see where this goes. But yeah, that's the reading update for now. Current reads are Wisteria and My Life with the Walter Boys. I think that is kind of helpful to have one fantasy and one romance so that I can switch between them whenever I get that weird feeling. So, reading update, I finished My Life with the Walter Boys, and I think I'm gonna give it like 3 stars. I mean, I went in knowing that it was going to be very Wattpad, very YA, and it was very both of those things, but weirdly, I still enjoyed it. And I think maybe that's just because I watched the show before reading it. If I had went in without watching the show, I don't think I would have rated it as much. It's not a good book. Like, it's really not. Like, the writing is pretty average and the characters make really dumb decisions. And then, like, obviously, you know, the brothers being jealous over one another, like, trying to win the girl, kind of tropey and not good. But I still enjoyed it, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about it since I finished reading it. And comment down below if you read this book, what you thought of it, if you thought it was good, or if you're kind of agreeing with me. I would like to know you guys' opinions because I'm so like unsure about this. Like, I don't know how to tell people about it. But anyway, that is pretty much gonna be it for the video. Hope you all enjoyed so much, and make sure to subscribe for more bookish videos, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye!